Welcome to the spoken tutorial on non-static block in Java. In this tutorial, we will learn about non-static block, when a non-static block is executed, simple example of non-static block, and why we need constructors. Here we are using Ubuntu version 11.10, JDK 1.6 and Eclipse IDE 3.7.0. To follow this tutorial, you must know how to create a constructor in Java using Eclipse. If not, for relevant tutorials, please visit our website, which is as shown. Now we will see what a non-static block is. Any code written between two curly brackets is a non-static block. We can see the syntax here. When is a non-static block executed? A non-static block is executed for each object that is created. It executes before the constructor's execution. It can initialize instance member variables of the class. Any other execution like calculation could also be given in the block. Now let us switch to Eclipse and try to use a non-static block. I have already opened a class named nonstatictest in Eclipse. I also have created a class named A. Now inside class A, I will first create a variable of type int. So type int space A semicolon. Then press enter. Within curly brackets, type system.out.println within brackets and double quotes non-static block of an instance of class A. Semicolon. Then type system.out.println within brackets and double quotes the value of A is plus A semicolon. Now we will declare a constructor. So type public space A opening and closing brackets, open the curly brackets, press enter. Then type system.out.println within brackets and double quotes constructing object of type A semicolon. Then type system.out.println within brackets and double quotes the value of A is plus A semicolon. Now save this file. Inside class nonstatictest in Eclipse, let us create an object of class A. So type A space A1 equal to new space A opening and closing brackets semicolon. Next line we will create one more object of class A. So type A space A2 equal to new space A opening and closing brackets semicolon. Now save and run the file. So press Ctrl S and Ctrl F11 keys. We get the output as follows. As we can see, when the first object is created, the non-static block is executed. Non-static block of an instance of class A, and the instance variable A is initialized to 0. Only after that the constructor is executed, constructing object of type A. and here the instance variable is again initialized to 0. Then again, when the second object is created, the non-static block is executed. This process is repeated. We can have multiple non-static blocks in a class. In this case, they execute in the sequence in which they appear in the class. We can try that now. Include one more block after the first one in class A. So again type inside curly brackets system.out.println within brackets and double quotes second non-static block of an instance of class A semicolon. Then type system.out.println within brackets and double quotes the value of A is plus A semicolon. Now save this file, press Ctrl S keys simultaneously. Then press Ctrl F11 to run the program. We get the output as follows. We see that after the first block is executed, the second is executed. Only then the constructor is executed. Now you might feel, why do we need constructors? The answer is, we don't need the default constructor, but the non-static block cannot be parameterized. You cannot have objects taking values from outside, so non-static block is not a substitute for constructor. So let us summarize. In this tutorial, we have learned about non-static block and how to use this block. For self-assessment, create a class named B. Create a non-static block and a constructor as shown in the tutorial. Create an object of class B in the class non-static test already created. Check the output. To know more about the Spoken Tutorial project, watch the video available at the following link. It summarizes the Spoken Tutorial project. If you do not have good bandwidth, you can download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial project team conducts workshops using Spoken Tutorials, gives certificates to those who pass an online test. For more details, please write to contact@spoken-tutorial.org. Spoken Tutorial project is a part of the Talk to a Teacher project. It is supported by the National Mission on Education through ICT, MHRD, Government of India. More information on this mission is available at spoken-tutorial.org/nmeict-intro. Thus, we have come to the end of this tutorial. This is Arya Ratish from IIT Bombay signing off. Thanks for joining us.